still very early in the season. Laro FC and Deportivo Matu trying to make sure that they have that early foothold in the season after what was varying results in their first games here at the Film Life 7's Football League. My name is Paul De Rosario alongside Natasha Alcaraz, and we have two teams here eager to get further than they did before. Neither of the teams made it to the finals. Both made it to the playoffs, but they have to feel that they can do a lot better.
Yes, definitely. For Deportivo Matu, of course, last season they made it all the way to the quarterfinals. They're not having that start that they would have wanted. They lost their opening match last week against Di Matsunaga team, and of course for Laro FC on the other hand, they had a good start, winning 2-1 against Monte Manila. Of course, David Gama and Mateo Yuhiko both getting 2 goals for Laro FC.
So we talked about how they did not get as far as they wanted to last season. Let's go first to Deportivo Matu. Deportivo Matu only reached the quarterfinal stage and have to feel that they have to make some changes if they want to reach the semis and hopefully the finals. And for Laro, only a semi-final appearance for them, and they fell to who were the defending champions back then, the Super Eagles.
Yes, exactly. And of course, let's go to the tournament format. We're playing a single round robin tournament, and of course the top 8 will go on, and so forth and so forth.
And since it's a single round robin, every game matters. So this one, very important for both squads. Take a look at the team lineups first at Laro FC. A lot of familiar faces here. Of course, you have former national team standouts Anton Del Rosario and Ali Borromeo. But who do you feel that we have to watch out for here in terms of making a difference for Laro?
Of course, I think back in defense, you have Sol Landry, who's really making his name for them in terms of defensively for Laro FC. And up on top, Mateo Yuhiko, who used to play for Stallion FC in last season's 7-a-side, but now playing for Laro FC.
And of course, Deportivo Matu on the other side. Fran Moran's very dangerous up front. And Nico Polzico lately has been playing at the back, a lot different from what we've seen him play before.
And of course, you have to give it to Jeff Blake as well, who has been a constant for them for Deportivo Matu. Of course, Fran Moran and Nico Polzico, as you said, both names have scored goals in their last game. So it's important they continue that mental awareness of wanting to score more goals to be able to get that win.
It's set to be a great contest, and we have kickoff for you when we return. And we are off here at the McKinley Hill Stadium. Good afternoon. It is a bit of a dreary afternoon here, but that's not going to stop the action here at the Film Life 7's Football League. I'm Paul De Rosario alongside Natasha Alcaraz calling this game for you. This is Laro FC against Deportivo Matu. Laro FC in all yellow and Deportivo Matu in the red kits today. Two teams, a lot of foreign talent and a lot of familiar faces here, Tash. And I'm assuming we're going to expect the former Azcals in Laro FC to take center stage, but you know, don't ever count out Deportivo Matu.
Yes, definitely, with the likes of Anton Del Rosario and Ali Borromeo heading for Laro FC. They're going to try to continue their winning streak they won in their opening match day. Laro versus Monte Manila 2-1. Deportivo Matu, on the other hand, will try to go for that comeback after losing to Di Matsunaga's team 2-all during regular time, and at PKs lost 3-2.
You know, a very painful way to lose, and you know, Deportivo Matu will want to get that one back and hopefully win it here in regular time. Para sa mga hindi pamilyar sa mga rules dito sa 7's Football League, it's 2 minutes halves na may mga timeout dito, so that's a bit different, and binibilang yung mga fouls. So as soon as you reach 6 fouls, you concede a penalty straight up. And right now, these two teams, no clear-cut chances yet, but you can see na agresibo sila to start out the game, trying to start off on a front foot and make a statement to start out.
Miscommunication there between Fran Moran and Dio Tanga in the middle. Ball back with Laro.
And the funny thing here with Sevens football is that because this isn't necessarily a professional league, sometimes you have these players trying to figure each other's game out even during game time here. So we'll have moments like that sa harap na may konting miscommunication. Well, he's a defender in the 11-a-side game, but he's not afraid to attack Anton Del Rosario, who just lost the ball. And here you can expect defenders, people who normally defend to start attacking because the field is so small. You feel like you can just make one sprint and be in an attacking phase at once. Deportivo Matu now trying to control the midfield. Find space on the left side. Bolzico at the back calls for time.
Shot blocked in the middle.
And you have Ali Borromeo anchoring the middle there for Laro FC. Now trying to expose the left side again, but runs out of the line. Encouraging start here for Deportivo Matu, who's been showing a lot of attacking flair despite the national team experience of Laro FC.
But when it comes to Deportivo Matu, you could see a lot of the players are very similar to who they've had all throughout the 1, 2, 3 seasons that we've had for the Sevens League. Laro FC, on the other hand, a lot of new faces for them. And the usual defenders such as Ali Borromeo and Anton Del Rosario now playing different positions, now forcing to play up on top.
Of course, at the back for them, Cedric Codriel, who's very vocal about his love for this team and the sport. And tough tackle in the middle, no foul, says the referee. Ali Borromeo with a nice ball to the right, now attacking from the middle. Jeff Blake gets hands to it, safe for them.
Hops for a long throw to Fran Moran. Good control there.
Fran Moran has the size to make a lot of trouble for Laro FC. Oh, and a miscue there, and a handball.
Solomon Obu trying to get that one touch. Just couldn't get the right timing to it.
Blake this time electing to play it short. And here in the early goings, not even 5 minutes in the games, Deportivo Matu, who has been a bit more adventurous but unable to really break through that midfield. Ali Borromeo now trying to get to it, unable to do so, as Deportivo clears that out. Anton Del Rosario, very well known for his long throwing ability in the 11-a-side field. He likes to play it short here. Another chance for him. There's that driven long throw.
And headed away by Nico Polzico, finding himself as that center back position.
Normally in football, when you have the number 10, you're the guy attacking all the time. But, obviously a bit different here in Sevens football. Chance once again for Laro. They are very calm in their build-up. This time I like to go long, trying to find Anton Del Rosario, who was not ready for that. Matu from the back are saying, hey, settle down, settle down. It has been a bit too quick for them in the attack. They lose possession quite quickly. Not that time though, able to control that. This time they go to the right side. Switching it from wing to wing. Chance now for Fran Moran. Fran Moran with quick feet there, unable to get it through. Chance now for the corner.
Fran Moran, always a dangerous man for Deportivo Matu.
He's not a small guy, and the way he moves really causes trouble for Laro FC or for anyone he plays up against. Bozico now, he is up front for the corner here. They elected to play it straight into the box, almost at the keeper, but then that goes straight out. Laro trying to carve something out here, but loses the ball in midfield. Chance again for Matu. Matu tries to play long. Still from the middle, trying to find Fran Moran, unable to get a foot to it.
Fran Moran winning another corner again, up on top.
Or corner, Fran Moran with a header and cleared right in front of center Codreal. Another chance from the corner. Again, they could be dangerous here. They do have the height. Talking about Deportivo Matu, Bolzico and Fran Moran right up top now. They like to play it long. The ball in, and Bolzico couldn't get enough contact to that one.
We could see wave and wave of attempt coming here from Deportivo Matu, really causing problems for Laro FC.
Borromeo playing it back now, trying to play and build up slowly here, talking about Laro, more measured build up from them. Borromeo. Unable to get the pass through, and they almost lose the ball again. But Laro still have it. Again, building up slowly here. Deportivo Matu piling up defenders right in front of their goal. Borromeo could control that, loses it, and now Matu have the chance to attack once again. They find Fran Moran, who goes to the wing to the left. Stopped there, but it's still the ball of the red shirts. Trying to play the line, but it does go out, so Laro FC will have a chance here with a throw. Finding Anton Del Rosario on the far right side.
Quick play on the right.
Gets to the middle, but Bolzica there to stop the cross. It'll be a throw in, Ali Borromeo. Here's a shot. Fran Moran comes away with it. Now Deportivo Matu attacking on the break. It's a one-on-one basically. And physical defending there, and Cedric Codriel has to make a save.
A great attempt from distance from Brezhnev.
Chance now from Moran, unable to find anyone inside. He had no help there. Moran, one more time. Ali Borromeo right in front of him. A little step over. And a shot at goal is cleared away by number 4, Sol Landry.
You can see Deportivo Matu has been very dangerous on their attempts. They get the players inside. The second balls fall again to their midfielders. They take those long-range shots and are inching closer to getting that goal.
Well, here's another dangerous chance for them. Deportivo Matu, another corner. Fran Moran, unable to find Bolzico inside, elected to cross that in rather than take a shot. Laro FC could not take advantage of that counter, almost lose it, but now have to go all the way back. Fran Moran, unable to get the half volley through. Playing again from the back, Ali Borromeo. Passing it around, Landry. Long ball goes straight to Blake, the keeper of Deportivo Matu.
You have substitution on that right side. Christian Nana now in the game.
Again, running subs here, so don't be surprised if you see an unfamiliar face all of a sudden. Attacking now from the middle, can't get that pass through. Trying to cut across to the right side, but that was a miscue pass. Borromeo could not beat the defender.
Chance for a quick counter there, but Brezhnev was there just in time to stop the quick play.
You know, by the end of this coverage, Tash, we're gonna find out how to say Brezhnev's last name, because I'm reading it right now and I do not want to do him any injustice. Chance out for Matu, attacking on the left side once again. Fran Moran, little step over, attacking. Good clearance there for Sol Landry, but it will be a goal kick really quickly. Now on the right side for Laro FC. Moving the ball around. Again, running substitutions, so there are a few new faces now for Laro FC in the game.
Number 17 in now for them, Boogie Margarce.
Chance now for Laro. Unable to beat Bolzico. Maidmon loses it. And it will be a throw in favor of Deportivo Matu. Very vocal at the back, Nico Bolzico, who is not happy with chances created by Laro FC. Now on the right side, Fran Moran still leading the line for Deportivo Matu. Trying to play a little 1-2, almost gets through, but Cedric Odriel comes out.
Deportivo Matu build up again from behind. Laro do enough just to clear the ball out of danger, but again falls right back to Deportivo Matu.
So
Who've
far,
been on a roll with their attempts.
not a chance there, but that one blocked by Landry. And it feels like a bit of a chess match, and it is Deportivo Matu with a bit more momentum and a lot more chances for them. Let's see whether or not they can make it count. A chance here from the corner, and Bolzico almost got that through.
Great run by Bolzico. Getting the timing to it, but Cedric with the save to keep Laro still in this game. It's still 0-0.
Well, Deportivo Matu have the advantages in the corners. They have that distinct height advantage over Laro. Referee making sure the corner staying from the right spot. That one way too long.
And of course, Deportivo Matu getting those headers. As you said, they have that clear height advantage up on top. They're getting the headers. They're just not finding the back of the net.
Well, at the 15-minute mark now, the game, a long-range attempt goes wide. Well, Laro FC doing enough to hold off Deportivo Matu, but you have to feel that if Deportivo keep having their shots, one of them will hit the mark. Maidmont now on the right side. Playing to the middle.
Margarce swings it to William. Couldn't connect with Mateo.
Deportivo not afraid to build up from the back. They've shown that they can be dangerous there, but Laro FC pressing quickly now, almost making it pay. Anton gives it back. Now trying to play a quick 1-2, but unable to connect there. Fran Moran now was stopped almost immediately. Chance here for Matu, unable to find Moran. Trying to play really quickly, but it goes straight to Blake. Bolzico now. Attacking from the left, Moran. Holding off his defender. Doing a good job there, but unable to find his teammate on the wing.
But Moran really just good use of his physicality. Being able to shield off that ball, keep possession.
Del Rosario now. With a strike, and it's blocked by Blake down low.
Best chance from Laro so far. Tried to play it quick. Quick transition from defense onto attack. Finds Anton, and now they win a corner.
Anton now. Unable to get that through. Falls to a teammate though, and just a miscue there. And that one goes high. Still a chance here for Laro to pile on the pressure. They elect to move the ball around, trying to probe through the Deportivo defenders. And no one there to make them pay. And you have to feel that Laro don't have that physical presence up top like Deportivo have with Fran Moran, who's on the ball right now. Moran still holding on to it on the left side. Landry misses the tackle. Moran still holding on to it. Laro now going the other way. And you have to admire the way that Deportivo is tackling in the midfield, making it really difficult for Laro to approach.
And just how quick they are to win that ball back every time they lose the ball. They're just quick to put themselves in the right position, to make those challenges, win the ball again, and then keep possession.
They've been finding a lot of joy on the left side of the field. Chance for a long distance there that looked like a pass but felt like a shot. You're just joining us, you're watching Film Live 7's Football League, the matchup between Laro FC and Deportivo Matu. Laro in yellow, Deportivo in red. For those not familiar, this Sevens League is quite an event for football fans of all ages. You have a youth division, you have a women's division. My partner, Tasha Alqueros, is one of the stars of the women's division. It's crazy watching her.
For Stallion Hiraya FC. And of course, the men's division, now with the first and the second div. It's nice to see the growth of the Sevens Football League from all the different age groups. Men's open, women's open.
It's also great to know that it is televised on 5+, and you can also catch it online as well. As Laro FC trying to draw first blood here, still unable to do so. So we have 25-minute halves here in the game, and we are entering the last 6 or so minutes. Matu now. They've been doing well shuttling from wing to wing and making them pay there, but then once they go to the wing, Fran Moran is alone on the side and no one really there to accept the ball in the center. Shot long range is blocked and will go on our corner for Deportivo Matu.
You can see Laro doing well defensively to keep Deportivo Matu at bay, but how long can they last with this high-paced defending?
Cleared away by Laro FC, but still Deportivo Matu with a chance here. That long-range shot goes nowhere as Laro have a chance here on the break. Long-range attempt is wide.
See, that's where Laro have been trying to capitalize. They've been trying to create their chances from those quick counters.
Well, not quick and incisive enough as of yet for Laro FC. Deportivo Matu with the lion's share of attacking possession. Fran Moran all alone now cannot beat Cedric Codrial. And they are calling for a handball, but the referee says no. Well, I'd love to see that again with the ball clearly going up and hitting the arm of one of the Laro players, and the referee must have felt that it was unintentional, just bouncing up at him. And you know, it is the referee's purview whether or not to call the handball, but for now whistle is favorable for Laro in that occasion.
Definitely the closest chance Deportivo Matu had up on top.
Oh, and fancy footwork there from Moran, but he loses it. Entering the last 3 minutes or so of the first half, still 0-0 here.
Really aggressive defending there by Deportivo Matu. Just making those extra steps, those extra runs to tap that ball, to give it back to their player. Finds Fran Moran up on top again.
Again, quick footwork on the wing. And a foul there, too handsy there for Maidman. Referee says, wait for the whistle. As Deportivo Matu, through Rio Tanga, will take this free kick. Bozico up top, and that one's way too high. And Bozico, who ran from the other side of the field as a defender who was up front, was asking for a better ball after that one, and frustratedly went back. Chance here for Laro, and that was close.
Quality chance for Laro FC. Number 17, Boogie Margarce. Has been around in Philippine football for quite some time.
You know, the diehards of Philippine football will remember him, as well as some of the other veterans here. So, you know, this league is it's great for those throwback fans, especially those who want to remember the higher moments of Philippine football in recent years. Because you see some of your favorite stars from back then still plying their trade here, still looking very good on the field.
Good switch.
Bozico trying to stop that one, and he does. Playing it to the middle. Time running out now in the first half. Just over a minute left to play. Framoran on the left side once again. Quick feet, Landry right on him. Able to hold him back. And the referee says it's an infraction against Fran Moran, having his arm around Landry.
Crazy, the physicality of this match really just picking up with the heightened emotions.
Playing it now on the right side, Laro FC. Around 30 seconds or so left in the first half. Borromeo playing a little 1-2, and a chance there. It's too high for Laro.
You could see Laro now picking and choosing their moments, now having a bit of that momentum up on top, breaking down the defense of Deportivo Matu.
Still 0-0 here at the McKinley Hill Stadium between these two competitive teams. Attacking now from the right side, but that goes out. And there you have it. It's halftime. Still 0-0 between Laro FC and Deportivo Matu. Very physical contest so far. Chances for both sides, but you have to feel Deportivo Matu having the better ones here in the first 25 minutes. We'll be back with the second half. Let's see who can get that winner here at the Film Life Sevens Football League.
Enjoy football, especially to see this youth play against each and every team, each and every match, win or lose, is for them to learn something at the end of the day. This is a great place for them to become better people, for them to become responsible, to become better leaders. They could show that through football here in the Sevens League.
Nandun yung parang analysis namin kasi syempre parang naglalaro din kami ng football, so nandun yung gusto din namin maglaro, nakaka-enganya rin maglaro.
Yung friends and boyfriend. Tapos feeling ko kasi malaking help kapag nanonood kasi talaga pag narinig nila nag-cheer yung mga kilala nila, yung mga supporters nila, ginaganahan talaga sila mag-play.
Teamwork, tapos enjoy lang, tapos tanggal stress lang.
Pagkatapos ng varsity life sa college, parang kailangan mo pa rin maging healthy kahit papaano pa. Dahil dito, naging healthy ako ulit yung lifestyle ko.
Hi, I'm Coach Mark from Nomads Football Academy.
Hi, I'm Marvin.
And I'm Elka.
We're from Manila Kings FC. Please watch PLM Live
Sevens Football League.
On 5+.
Welcome back to the Sevens Football League. This is the second half between Laro FC and Deportivo Matu. Deportivo in red, Laro in all yellow. Still 0-0 here. I'm Paulo Dersario alongside Natasha Alquiros, calling the game for you on a bit of a drizzly afternoon, but still great action to be had here at the McKinley Hill Stadium as Laro FC trying to make up for what was a bit of a lackluster offensive half for them in the first 25 minutes. And Deportivo Matu will try to make their chances count this time around because they've had a lot of them, just unable to convert. Oh, here's a chance now, but a change of keeper as well. It was Cedric Hodrial who played the first half, and now it is Kevin Skinker for Laro FC. Still Jeff Blake on the other side for Deportivo Matu.
And of course, up on top for Deportivo Matu, now we have Chris Johnson up on top, giving Fran Miranda a little bit of that breather. He has been very effective all throughout that first half.
Ball out there. It's Deportivo ball. Still Nico Bolzico anchoring the defense for Deportivo Matu. And again, running substitutions here, so don't be surprised to see a new face all of a sudden. Again, for those not familiar with the rules, dito sa Film Life Sevens Football League, 25-minute halves, running time, running substitutions, binibilang yung mga fouls. Kapag naka 6 fouls kayo, parang basketball lang, may free throw. Pero dito, penalty yung tawag natin dun. And still, different way of doing penalties. Oh, and a chance there for Matu, probably one of their better chances of the game.
A quality chance there. A quick switch from the left all the way to the right side to Christian Nano with a cushion of control. But defense gets the better of him.
Oh, and a slip there for Laro FC. Eddie Feliciano there, unable to find his footing. Moving the ball around now. Deportivo Matu on the right side. Stopped immediately. Laro FC on the break now. Ali Borromeo tried to stop it but loses it. A lot more positive stuff now from Laro FC to start out the second half. But still Deportivo Matu holding firm here. Normally, we're not surprised to see high-scoring games in Sevens Football League, but this one has a feeling of you'd get one goal, that might be it. No one got the first ball there, and it's Deportivo Matu who comes away with it. Ali Borromeo giving chase there on the right side. Deportivo Matu probing, goes all the way back to the keeper. Blake playing it short. Deportivo Matu pressured at the back. Chance now for Laro. More patient build-up here. Tries to play it over, but that goes nowhere. So Deportivo Matu will try to keep it. Calm stuff there. As Matu tried to play it long through the wing. We'll have to do with a corner here.
Able to find the run of Dio Tanga on that left flank. Gets the corner, plays it quick, short, but once they gave it for the cross, just way too much pace and height on it.
Referee calling it back, saying that, hey, you have to stop the ball first, and just like that, Laro FC get the game back going.
Laro now making the most of the pitch. He's just trying to play it wide, take advantage of the space, trying to play it low. Goes for a long.
And Bolzico reading that pass well. And yet to feel that Laro have been building up better now, but it is Deportivo attacking on the break and a shot wide.
Quality chance by Brezhnev. Fakes it all the way to the right, brings it to the left, takes a shot. Just couldn't find again the back of the net.
Deportivo Matu getting the chances but unable to convert yet. Laro more patient in their build-up here in the second half. That has been evident so far. But Deportivo Matu giving chase almost immediately as soon as they get the ball, throwing 2 men at each ball carrier. Very physical stuff at the midfield, and it's Deportivo Matu who come away with it. A little turn. Johnson now at the middle, trying to look for support, finds it on the right side. Matu shot from range, blocked by Landry.
Opting short, missed by Johnson. That's it, sail over to the left, but again, the attempt is high.
Well, we've seen a bit of that in the game so far, unable to get shots on target. There were a few one-on-one opportunities in the first half, but so far, Deportivo and Laros defenders are able to get to make sure that the clean sheet is still intact. Oh, the chance there.
Unlucky for Deportivo Matu.
Deportivo again, looking more dangerous now, probing the defense of Laro, playing high there, and Skinker comes out and punches it away.
You really also have to give it to the defense and the keeper of Laro FC. Deportivo Matu have getting the shots. Shots are on target. Another chance again. Side netting by Fran Moran.
So
And they were getting it on target. Couple of shots, side nettings, and on target, but Laro FC's keeper and defense have been on point, making those crucial saves, making those well-timed tackles, and keeping them 0-0.
Oh, Matu getting possession in the opponent's third. Chance now from the corner. Played it short a while ago. That didn't turn up to anything. Again, they have been more dangerous in the past few minutes on Deportivo Matu. Is a goal coming here? Pressured up in the middle. Now trying to go wide, but the pass there was too slow. Bolzico now. Going all the way back to Blake. Blake under pressure, plays it long. Now to the middle, Matu now. Have numbers in the midfield. Try a little 1-2. And it goes back to the midfield.
Swings it to the other side. Christian Nana finds Moran. Gets a turn. But Landry again with the save.
Well, so far, Landry has been very stout defending the big Fran Moran. Moran now, he has a space. Tries to dribble it right in front of Ali Borromeo, and that amounts to nothing as Blake calmly collects. Bolzico now running it from the back. Now on the left side for Matu. Matu through the middle. Chance here for Moran. Moran. Skinker comes out.
Another quality save for Laro FC.
Chance now for Matu. But then snuffed out. Laro now on the attack.
Chance for a quick counter. But Deportivo Matu just quick to get back on track.
Oh, and a chance there. Skinker had to get down to it. Well, in this half, Deportivo Matu have been finding the target, but Skinker has been on form here.
Definitely could make a keeper highlights from this game. Too many quality saves.
And Matu there unable to turn that towards goal. Intense game so far. Again, it's a bit of like a chess match here. And Bolzico had to get that one and was lucky that Ali Borromeo could not control that. That would have been clear on goal. Ramarana now holding it out in the middle, on the wing rather.
Finds
Goes to
Nana.
the middle.
Nana with space in the middle.
Oh, a little 1-2, unable to connect there, but the idea was there.
Great 1-2. Just couldn't get that timing, that last minute timing on that shot. But you could see the vision is there.
Skinker plays it long. Bolzico goes out to the wing. Laro parading a new lineup again.
Opting for the long. Good fake by Bolzico on the back, making up for his first defensive mistake.
Chance now from the back, playing all the way from the keeper. And for those wondering why there are extra balls on the field, that's because there's the youth division playing on the other side. Chance now for Laro. Good block there. Blake had to be on point. Turning it around for Fran Moran. He has 4 yellow shirts ahead of him, so he has to slow it down. Chance there! Boy, that could have been it. And I apologize to Ross Keister. I've been saying your name wrong because I read your number wrong on the sheet. The keeper of Laro FC is Ross Keister, not Kevin Skinker. Kevin Skinker is up front for Laro FC. Now chance here for Laro.
Bolzico playing a different role as well in the back, leading that back line.
And you have to feel the Deportivo Matu. They have been able to deal with the high pressure that Laro plays with against their defenders. And that has been giving them a lot of room when they attack.
You can see you may start when they're already in position. Thank you very much. You can see you may be hit immediately.
Now for those just joining us, this is Film Life 7's Football League. Still 0-0 between Laro FC and Deportivo Matu. Deportivo Matu in red, trying to bounce back from a disappointing loss in their last game against Di Matsunaga. And Laro FC in all yellow trying to build on their opening day win against Monte Manila, 2-1. But so far it is Deportivo Matu. They've looked like the hungrier team, fashioning better chances compared to Laro FC, especially here in the second half. But you have to applaud Ross Keister, who is playing very well for Laro FC here, blocking a lot of crucial shots. And in the first half, Cedric Hodrial, the other goalkeeper.
And the physicality also really just heightening up here in that second half. Could see it's closer towards the end of the game. Both teams really gunning for that win. As you said earlier, Deportivo Matu trying to get back from last week's opening loss during PKs after drawing Di Matsunaga's team 2-2 during regular time. Laro FC, on the other hand, are trying again to keep up their good start against Monte Manila 2-1 during opening week.
Chance out for Laro FC. And that one straight at goal, but Blake comes away with a save. Chance out from the corner. And tapped out there by Deportivo Matu, so that'll be a throw. Yellow shirts will have it here. Geridon to Yohiko. Yohiko at the middle right now. Goes all the way back. Back to the keeper. Ross Keister. Yohiko. Yohiko dispossessed in the middle. Deportivo had the numbers, but Fran Moran could not control it. Landry pushed from behind, so that will be the raw ball. Borromeo now in the middle. Laro trying to go side to side, but that one's way too long. Yuhiko had no chance of getting that. Bolzico now on the right side with the throw in. Unable to control it in the middle, but Bolzico still on the right side, has it now. Patient build-up here coming from Deportivo. They can play side to side. Oh, and a chance there, but Keister had to get a hand to it. Bolzico with the fake, Bolzico with the shot, and that'll be a corner.
Another shot on goal, another shot blocked by Laro FC. Gotta applaud their team effort when it comes to defending.
Defending's not just about one man. It's about how the team does it as a unit. And Keister gets a fist to that. Chance again. Oh, and an acrobatic save there had to be made. Well, you know, I have to say that the highlight tape for the keepers for Laro FC would be fantastic after this game. Trying to go wide, Anton Del Rosario unable to reach that. Oh, and Laro FC almost able to get to that. Bolzico faking out Ali Borromeo.
Quick turn there. Tries to get back, but Eves gets to it.
Yves Blanc, great defending, but poor ball forward. Now, for those wondering what happens at the event of a draw, there is no real draw here. There will be a winner, either through penalty kicks or if someone scores a goal towards the end. Oh, and the push there from Ali Borromeo. Hands did come up, so it will be Deportivo ball and a chance from range there. Finds no one. Rain starting to fall here at the McKinley Hill Stadium, but hey, rain or shine, we play on.
Definitely the rule in football, rain or shine, game will always continue.
Oh, and another chance there. Keister doing a good job.
You can see Fran Moran really just piling up those chances up on top.
It will be very frustrating if Laro come away with that one chance and that one goal after the catalog of chances that Deportivo Matu has had here in the second half in particular. Unable to find anyone on the right side.
But that's a game of football. Football's not fair.
Yeah,
Football's
no,
never
it's not.
fair. Anything can happen in the game. Your team could have had just one chance, and if you're able to convert it, then you get the win.
You can have 80% of the possession, but if you do not score that one goal, that's how punishing the sport can be. Chance now on the right side for Deportivo Matu. Elects to go by it himself. Unable to even get it on target though. Laro FC now going through the right side down to the middle, trying to switch it out. Yohiko on the left side for them. Bolzico hounding him right now. Is it back to the right side? They haven't been great in terms of build-up on about Laro so far in the game, but let's see if that can change as the game goes on, and a chance there. But off target for Yohiko.
Best chance that they've had in quite some time. A bit more patient build-up for them. Now quick counter for Deportivo.
Chance there, good blocking. Laro FC have been fantastic at the back. Combination of both luck and skill. Being at the right place at the right time for some balls, and Bolzico a bit too ambitious there, trying to hit it the first time. I was talking to Nico Bolzico while he was warming up, and I promised not to hate on him, but he says that no, please do hate on me. He wants that pressure. He wants that added motivation.
As you can see, he's really settling into a different role for his team this season as compared to the previous seasons where he's usually the one up on top scoring the goals.
Well, Bozico had he wasn't too fortunate in terms of injury last season. So ngayon he's playing a more conservative role at the back, but still has to be very physical, and we see that in his play, using his size to defend. But right now, Laro on the ball again. Yves Blanc at the back, quarterbacking for the team. Mateo Hico dispossessed. Chance now for Deportivo Matu on the right side, but Landry gets a foot to it. Little 1-2 now. Oh, and Blake will get to that first.
Finds around to Fran Moran on that left side.
Well, Fran Moran gets the ball out wide a lot. We saw that a lot in the first half, and you have to feel that if he gets a bit more support in the middle, maybe it would be a bit more productive for Deportivo Mat. Laro now back on the ball. Yves Blanc finding Mateo Hico.
Usually towards the end of the game, that a game always opens up. You know you're running out of time. Teams are more vulnerable to make changes, to try to get that goal.
And that's when you see defenses either at their most stubborn or their most open. As teams now searching for that decisive goal.
Try to keep that short ball passing. Eve's getting ahead to it. Tries to give it up on top. Jeff Blake gets to the ball first. And now chance for a quick counter again for Deportivo.
From Moran, can't get to it.
But just too short on that right side.
Rain now pouring here at McKinley Hill Stadium.
Usually more often than not, at this 0-0 game so far, we haven't had any shortage of action.
Absolutely not. As Ali Borromeo ran just ahead of that pass. Matu now. Trying to play a little 1-2, but that goes long. Keister, fancy feet there. Bozico with a header away.
Matu keep possession. Ball sails long, but keeper gets to it. And Laro now try to build up their attack from behind. Better passing from Laro.
Chance now, just snuffed out by Deportivo Matu. Yves Blanc plays it to the right. Weighing his options. A little 1-2 there. Chance here for Laro. Anton did not continue the run. Now you feel that Laro FC starting to build momentum towards the end of the second half.
You could see moments now where they're getting those touches, they're getting those passes in, and finding those connections towards the goal.
Foul throw there for Laro FC. Deportivo Matu now will take this chance. Fran Moran going to the middle. Physical play there from Ali Borromeo. Chance now for Laro. Laro streaming forward.
Quick counter.
Del Rosario stuffed there.
Jeff Blake gets to it. Quality movements by Jeff Blake.
Trying to play quickly now, but Laro come away with it. You just feel that the pace is more frantic and it is playing to the hands of Laro FC.
And you really have to give it to the keepers in this matchup. All of them have been spectacular. The reaction time has been on point. They've all have made the necessary saves to keep both their teams 0-0.
Jeff Blake, Keister, Cedric Codriel. Three of them have been the men of the match so far. And normally if that's the case, that means no one's scoring. There's the end of the second half, so that means we will have penalties. And boy, I'm telling you right now, it's never for the faint of heart. We're going to be testing whether or not which keeper is the real man of the match here. And we'll have that penalty shootout after this short break. Welcome back to Seven's Football League, and we have a golden goal situation here, so the first scorer will win it, and then if still no one gets a goal, that means we will go into the dreaded penalty shootout. Laro FC in all yellow and Deportivo Matu in red. 0-0 so far. It has been a physical contest. I'm Paulo de Rosario alongside Tash Alcaraz, and Tash, even though it has been a 0-0 affair, no shortage of action, and the keepers, well, they have been the best players on the field.
Yes, exactly. Both keepers of both squads have done more than enough to keep this team, both teams at 0-0. And here now at this added time, we have 5 minutes wherein the first team to score a goal will win.
That's what you call a golden goal, for those not too familiar with that. Here's a chance now, and that one's straight to the wall. Deportivo
Deflection there.
Matu.
And now you can see a bit of change up on top. You see Nico Bolzico making his rounds up on top.
And you know, we've seen him playing an attacking role in the previous seasons. Has been defending more here, at least in this game in particular. So let's see whether or not that's going to be a long-term change for him.
So yes, you run out of time. You need to send your players up on top. They want to get the win now. They lost last week in penalties, and I don't think that they want their fate to be decided in that manner again.
Playing long right now, Anton Del Rosario had to have a strong body there. Holds it up for Ali Borromeo, holds it for Anton Del Rosario. The two former Ascal's mainstays playing up front for the team. They'll 1-2 now. Here's a chance, but it goes straight to the keeper.
And good defending there by Christian Nana.
Bolzico unable to control that in the middle. Laro FC now have the chance. They'll 1-2, but that's just too long there. Deportivo Matu keep the ball.
Quick switch of play there, but pass too strong, could not control. Throw in now for Laro FC. A chance up on top.
Well, here's a familiar long throw for Anton Del Rosario, but that is way too long.
Bolzico just ushering the ball out. A quick start from behind for Deportivo Matu.
Kevin Skinker gets that ball for Laro FC, but it falls
Nana.
to Deportivo Matu. Skinker, interception in the middle.
Chance for a quick counter.
Ali Borromeo will try to find Anton Del Rosario. Del Rosario gives it to Skinker, and Skinker with a header, and that is the winner. Boy, what a ball there for Anton Del Rosario. Playing it over to Skinker.
A quality game there. Great chances from both clubs. But it was Laro FC that came out on top. As we said, football isn't always fair. Deportivo Matu have had numerous attempts all throughout the game, first half, second half. But when it comes down to it, it's whoever finds the back of the net, they get the goal and they get the win. That's 3 points.
Tough loss there for Deportivo Matu, who would have felt that they should have converted a lot of opportunities in that second half. But Laro FC coming away with another victory. 2 victories on the trot for the boys in yellow. Thank you very much for joining us here at the McKinley Hill Stadium for the Film Life 7's Football League. I'm Paulo de Rosario alongside Tash Alcaraz. Have a great night.